about my recent experience in Las Vegas where I was able to I actually found a spot. Not only could you rent the car, but you could drive the wheels off that car. You were able to take the car on a racetrack, drive it as hard as you wanted. In relative safety, because you had an instructor next to you showing you the goods, showing you the bads, and showing you what not to do to make sure that you don't get hurt. Now, along with this whole idea, I want to introduce number one is Speed Vegas. So that brings me to my trip to Vegas, and I just want to explain the Speed Vegas. I want to give you a quick walk down my experience, how that all looked. I just want to give you a summary. So let's get started. So really, my first find was, did a quick Google check and found this place that was way off the beaten path. It's called Speed Vegas. Now, where is it? Well, the beauty is it's actually way down far end on the southern end of the strip. Why is that good? Well, what happens is you drive and you drive and you drive and you keep heading south past all the resorts and that. You get past the airport and you still drive another 10 minutes or so. Then you're at the point in the city where you think there's no more driving and you actually look like you're in the desert and there's nowhere else to go. Well, then you keep driving, and then what ends up happening, you land in this place. It's like an oasis. It's a land of the supercar. It's this little beautiful little place that has great immaculate parking, has a recently fairly newly built facility that's well kept, well maintained, and makes you feel safe and confident in parking your car out front while you can go and enjoy the likes of a Ferrari or Lamborghini on the racetrack. Now, getting into this, so you park your car, you walk into this facility, go through the front doors, and you're greeted by some sort of exotic car. Now, when I went there was a black 458 Italia. I'm sure they rotate those out, but you get a flavor. There's a car sitting on the floor. Then what you do is you're greeted by some friendly folks behind the counters, offering their assistance, walking you through the different packages, and of course, you have options. You can drive cars like Lamborghini Gallardos, Lamborghini Huracans, Ferrari 458s. You can drive Corvettes and there's actually a smoky burnout you can be participating in. They do burnout show there that you can get in on that. You can drive cars like R8s, newer and older ones. You can drive a lot of nice supercars at this facility. Why is this so important? Well, this is so important because, as I mentioned before, if you buy the car, it's going to cost you an arm and 3 legs. But if you rent a car, you walk in there and you look at the prices, and they're really not that expensive. So as you look at the price board, you see cars ranging, in that $400, $500, $600. But that gets you somewhere between 7 to 10 laps. And that's hard-driven laps. There's usually, I shouldn't say that, there's usually a lap or so of, driving easy. And then, of course, there's a cool-down lap at the end. But between that, you get to drive very, very hard at your relative discretion, of course, and the support of a skilled driver right beside you. So to try to keep you out of harm's way. Now, I looked at a lot of these cars. The beauty of this place is you go, you sign up, they give you a nice little wristband to tell you that you belong in that place. And then they allow you to go out towards the sheltered facility here where they have all the cars parked. And that's nice because it allows you to basically go open the doors of different cars. Like I said, I was able to go in, have a close look at a Huracan, at a 458, and some of the other nice cars they had there. They have Porsches like GT3s, some pretty neat cars to look at. They even have what I saw, a Nissan GTR. There's some really neat machines there to look at where you can climb in, kind of get a closer look at it before you decide to take it out for a drive. What they also have in this place is, a wonderful grandstand. So if you happen to bring the family, some friends, you want to catch some video or some pictures and some footage of you behind the wheel, it allows you to do that. They have these nice huge grandstands overlooking the track, and you're able to look down and watch the cars as they race by and listen to the wonderful sounds. So this is such a great experience. And the only thing I can say from my last experience going down there and getting behind the wheel of one of these supercars is that you can walk in there, you pay your piper, pay the few $100s, you go in there, race hard, then you walk away. You don't worry about insurance, you don't worry about gas, And all you've done is you spent the 500 bucks that you might have whizzed away in the casino anyway somewhere. You probably go drop it, you know, in a 2-hour time span over at the Bellagio or some other casino. In this case, you're able to just use it on the racetrack and have a lot of fun, an experience you'll never get back anywhere else. Then you can go home and show all your friends and family what you actually experienced. So here's a facility in Vegas that is a place, has immaculate weather, the sun's always shining, and you get to drive a car as hard as you want, more or less, and walk away, not have any issues. So everybody, I really hope you enjoyed that video. I love that experience. When I was down there, they had music pumping, they had lunch going there, they had grandstands, friendly staff, a lot of cars to play with and potentially drive if you want to throw the cash down. And it was just a well-kept, well-manicured facility with its own little independent racetrack. And the beauty was, again, it's off the beaten path. It's away from the rest of the strip where you might feel intimidated and parking's poor and you got to pay $20 to park for half an hour. Here it's all free parking. You walk in there, it's all good. There's no question, no concerns, and you get to have a lot of fun. And you know what? What better way to spend a sunny afternoon in Las Vegas? So just before you get going, guys, make sure you check out my channel. Don't forget, on this video, there's a link below that's going to take you to my store. Obviously, I sell a lot of t-shirts and shirts. If you want to get in on the brand, don't forget to hit that link. It takes you to my store, and you might want to buy a t-shirt. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. Mark here signing out with Exotic Car Play Place, and I'd love to see you real soon. See you guys. Bye-bye.